What's going on, guys? Mr. Golden Sports bringing you a rematch between me and coleworld No Blanket. I know it's a long video, but trust me, you don't want to leave the seat you are in. Just because, if you guys think I suck in this game, you're really going to enjoy this one. coleworld No Blanket ended up getting pretty much blown out the last time we played, 31-7 by halftime. So he ended up sending a concede. And we're in a party chat, and for like a good hour, he's saying, let's go, let's play a game. And I told him I don't want to play. He's like, but I gave you your rematch. We're like, yeah, but, you know, he beat me the first time. The second time I beat him. And I'm like, yeah, I got my rematch, but it was like a month after we had played. We had just played a week ago, and I'm like, I don't want to play so soon. Like, we just recently played. And he keeps going, Energizer Bunny style, until I'm like, you know what, let's just go. Let's play a game. Let's get a game in. You know, he went ahead and selected the Texans, so I went ahead and got the Ravens. And I feel like it gives me the best chance to be able to stop him because he definitely has a potent offense. Even though I was able to beat him last game, it was the Giants against the Saints. I feel like, you know, him using the Texans, I feel like that's the best team he uses. You know, he's very good on offense, and he uses the Texans very, very well. And to begin the game, I noticed that his offensive scheme was switched. You know, he's gained a whole different offensive style. So now I'm playing against somebody that, you know, I have no idea what it is they're going to do. When he knows all of my offensive plays, he knows what I like to do and how I like to run it. So it's a little bit of a disadvantage considering he knows everything I do. And this is a fresh new look for me, seeing as how he switched his offensive scheme. Andre Johnson dropped a curl route to make it 4th and 8, but then he goes to Owen Daniels and he converts for about a 30-yard pass. And he utilized the entire team very well. You know, he utilized Andre Johnson as well as Owen Daniels, and he killed me with Arian Foster this entire game. He's a very, very good player, very skilled, and he knows who to go to in certain situations. 3rd and 11, he drops back, and he hits me with the damn ghost route. He was killing me with that route the entire game. Whenever I was looking for it, he didn't do it. Whenever I wasn't paying attention, he went ahead and did it, and he was just killing me with it. Very first possession, he ends up just executing very well. He ends up scoring. My first possession, I started off the drive with Ray Rice to give me a couple of yards. I then drop back, and I go to Wilson on the slant to the left. And then the next play, I go ahead and do a no-huddle, and we go back to Ray Rice on that toss. And this time we end up just cutting inside back to the outside. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. Wiggle, 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 wiggle. Yeah. So we end up scoring, and now the game ties 7-7. As long as I can keep in, you know, close quarters, I feel like the Ravens defense will come through for me because they are monstrous on the defensive end. They have superstars at almost every position, and they're just bound to make a play here and there. Andre Johnson holds on to that curl route, and he gets a first down. We end up getting a sack with Terrell Suggs, and next play he goes over the middle to Kevin Walter. 3rd and 11, he drops back. He goes over the middle, but the CPU picks it off. I'm sorry, Cole, but no soup for you. We end up getting an interception, so we get a turnover, and now we're feeling good. That's the stop that the Ravens defense comes through, and right now we have an opportunity to score and take a 7-point lead. So I drop back. I go to Smith on the slant to the right, but he ends up dropping it. 20 seconds left. I go deep over the middle to Dixon, but it's picked off. Damn, that right there really, really hurt. I was in good position, and I end up just throwing an interception. That right there really hurt, and I was just a little frustrated right there. I felt like I should have just chose better. I should have just ran the ball. I was in good field position. Worst case scenario, I should have got a field goal out of it. So he ends up getting the ball back, going to Andre Johnson to get him a huge gain right there to the left. 1st and 10, Shaw backs up, and he throws out of bounds. The pressure was on him. And that's the thing about this Raven defense. You could just stick in a cover 3, and they will put pressure on you. Right there, we go for the strip button, but it's unsuccessful. Arian Foster gets the first down. 1st and 10, he goes deep over the top, but we end up swatting that down. So he gets 2nd and 10 on the 21st. He drops back, and again, it's batted down to make it a 3rd and 10. And again, he drops back, and this time he is sacked for Terrell Suggs for the second time this game. He attempts a field goal, but it's no good. So now we get the ball back. So we feel like that interception never even happened. So we got to go ahead and put points on the board. So we go back to our playmaker, Ray Rice, who has 4 rushes for 80-plus yards already. And Ray Rice is such a dominant force in this game. So I'm going ahead and trying to put the ball in his hands as much as possible. We go ahead and we give it to Ray Rice again on 3rd and 1, so he doesn't get it. 4th and 2, we drop back and we go back to Ray Rice, but he fumbles. And that's why you see in the title, man, Ray Rice has fumble-itis, and you'll see why. Count it with me. That's his first fumble, his first lost fumble of the game. So he gets the ball back again on my second turnover on back-to-back drives. So he goes back, and I'm sorry, Cole, but don't be so disrespectful. Don't test my user. I know you see me there. Ed Reed with the user pick. So right now we got back-to-back turnovers, and we got 4 turnovers in a row, and I need to go ahead and make sure I capitalize. I can't keep on getting miscues and getting these turnovers and not being able to score. Ray Rice gets me to a 3rd and 1. Back up, we go over the top to Dixon, but he drops it. 4th and 1, we take the chance and we end up going for it. And luckily, we catch a Wilson on the low route right there, and he ends up holding on to it. Try to go to a running play, we lose yards. Right here, 2nd and 13, we drop back. Ray Rice, we motion him out. 3rd and 12. So we drop back and we catch Dixon over the middle, catching traffic, and he holds on to it. So we end up taking our first lead of the game, 14-7. And the very next play, Matt Schaub throws a rubber ducky quack off his back foot, and we end up picking it off for another turnover, and we go ahead and we score on that one. And that right there is the second interception of the game. And right there we got a 14-point lead, and I'm feeling really good. I feel like with this Ravens defense behind me, I can just go ahead and select basic coverages, and the defense is just going to make plays for me. 2nd and 10, he goes ahead, he drops back, and he does a nice little play right there to get him the first down at about the 50-yard line. And right now, he's just doing what he does. You know, he's moving the ball. I know I'm not going to be able to contain him too long. As good as the Ravens defense is, he has a monstrous offense, and you know what he's doing. So I can only hope to contain him pretty much. Right there, again, he hits me with the route, but it gets a fumble, and Ed Reed ends up recovering it. So now we get the ball again. So it's a little bit before halftime. So unfortunately, we don't put any points on the board. But we're up 21-7, and we receive ball at halftime. So we're feeling really, really good. We feel like we could put this game away with another score at halftime. If we go up 21 points with the Ravens defense behind us, we feel like we can just go ahead, sit back, kill the clock when we get the ball by running the ball, and just be able to stop them. 4th and 1, I don't take the chance. I go ahead and punt the ball. I want to remain with the lead. I don't want to go ahead and make any mistakes and give him ball in good field goal position. So he goes over the top. He tries it, but it's unsuccessful. And right there, he catches Andre Johnson, but, luckily we end up stopping him. So to begin the second half, he catches me off guard with the onside kick, and I audible, but it goes right off of my defender, and he ends up receiving the ball. And that right there really made me upset, man. I couldn't believe that he just did an onside kick on me like that. And not only that, he ends up recovering the ball, and then he ends up going over the top to Andre Johnson, and he scores. So now, instead of a 14-point lead, I got 7. And then Ray Rice fumbles for the second time this game, and he ends up recovering. So I worked hard for a 14-point lead, and it's pretty much diminished in a matter of moments. He ends up scoring on back-to-back plays, and just like that, less than a minute in the second half, the game is tied. And I'm like, how can this be? I lost all momentum, but it's okay, though. I still feel like I have a good shot with the Ravens. They have playmakers at, just all across the field. So, I still like my chances at this point. 3rd and goal, I try to go to Ray Rice to get stopped. 4th and goal, I drop back. Nobody's open, so Flacco does his Michael Vick impression. He ends up scoring. So we got our lead back again, even though we feel like it should be more, but, whatever. At any point in the game, I'll take a lead with the Ravens defense. He backs up. He goes over to the left, and it ends up getting batted down. So it's 3rd and 10, and again he just keeps coming up big whenever I try and stop him, like 3rd and go, 4th and go, or 3rd down and whatever, 4th. And again with that damn ghost route, he keeps on killing me with that same damn route. He goes over the top, and Andre Johnson again puts points on the board for him. So once again, it's a tie game, and this is pretty much where it just all went downhill for me. With all these fumbles that I got going on, with him being able to score 14 points back-to-back so quickly, I try to go for Bolden, but it gets picked off, and again, he receives the ball in great field position. Very next play, he goes over the middle, and he ends up scoring. This quarter alone, he's already scored 28 points, and right now, the momentum's clearly lost, and Ray Rice fumbles for the 3rd time this game, and I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Of course, Me and Go both recorded it, and we both said no matter what, we're going to go ahead and post the game. And I really don't want to. I mean, look how the game is turning out, man. I blew a lead. Next play, I back up, and for the 4th time, I lose a fumble, and he ends up scoring. He has scored 42 points this quarter, and it's still almost halfway through. This quarter is 42-7 so far, and I don't understand how this happened. I don't know where all the momentum went. I just know that he is absolutely tearing me apart, just in sync style. And right here, I try to make something happen. I'm trying to move the ball positively, trying to make things happen. I need to score for me to have any chance in this game. Right there, we go to Peter on the left. So it's 1st and goal in good position. So we feel like we can score from right here. Having Ray Rice and that amazing offensive line that we have. Try to go to the right there, gets batted down. So 3rd and goal. I try to draw play with Bolden. Ray Rice was a little tired, so we give it to Bolden. 4th and goal on a 2. I go ahead and I try to run it in, but I get stopped. Man, and there just goes a good opportunity. But the next play, we end up getting a safety to give us it's a small light that we have a chance to come back right here. But, 2 points is 2 points, and I'll take it. Dixon ends up dropping the ball right there, right down the middle, wide open, but he drops it. Next play, we go to Peter. He ends up holding on to the ball. So right now, we go to Williams over the middle, and we end up scoring. So we have not a big chance, but we have a small chance of being able to come back. The very next play on the kickoff, I end up going for 2. I end up kicking off, and he ends up fumbling. So finally, I get a turnover. I end up getting my own fumble, and I recover. And I'm within the 10-yard line. So I'm down 11. So I have a chance to come back here. And I was down by so much, considering he made a huge momentum swing in the 3rd quarter. I end up scoring. I go for 2. I end up getting it. So now I'm only down by 3 points. And, already you guys know I always have faith in myself. I really don't give up on myself too much. Right there, we get a good holding play, and we'll go ahead and we'll take that. And he goes for the damn ghost show again, and he is just killing me with that damn route. And whenever I'm not looking for it, he goes to it, and it's just really just getting me aggravated that route is getting him yards every single time. Right here, I'm paying attention this time. I'm looking for it. He drops back, and he goes to it, but he's so disrespectful. Don't test my user. I know he ends up seeing me there, but we go ahead and we finally stop that damn route, and we get a pick 6, and we have a lead for the first time in 37 minutes. So now we're feeling good. What a huge comeback for us to be able to come back, considering he scored 42 points in the 3rd quarter. Right here, instead of scoring, he ends up diving just so he could be able to kill the clock on me, and that's exactly what he ends up doing. And this is just where it all went, for him right here. I got to give him credit. He did the smart thing by diving. 4th and 4 right here really made me want to rage and break my TV. Not only does he get the 1st down right here to Owen Daniels over the top, but he gets tackled on the 1 instead of scoring, forcing me to use my timeouts. So right here, he takes a knee, and I'm going to get the ball back with little to no time. And unfortunately, how am I going to be able to score with no timeouts? So he ends up doing a smart thing here. He's just killing the clock here. Now I have no timeouts. 3rd and goal. He ends up, in a shotgun formation. Tries to do a draw play, but ends up getting shut down right before he scores. So now it puts him in a predicament, tough situation. Instead of kicking a field goal, he ends up going for it. He draws back, and we get the stop that we needed, and now we have the ball, but he still has his timeouts, but we still have a chance to put this game away. What a huge comeback, and all we need to do is just not get a safety, not turn the ball over, no more fumbles, and Ray Rice finds the seam, and he's going. He could go but wait a minute, the game stops, and we have a rage quit. He ends up joining the party afterwards, and he said that he was just so pissed off. How can you blame him? He should have had the game in the bag, but I ended up coming back. Thank you for your time, guys. Thank you for watching. Such a great, marvelous comeback. Mr. Golden Sports signing out. Coleworld No Blanket channel is in the description. Don't forget to check them out. Show them some love. Thank you for the time, guys. What a beautiful, beautiful comeback. Give it to me, baby.